Hello, Cloud Computing Executive Summary. Cloud computing is having your application, user files, and other IT resources hosted in the location other than on premises, and this could be accessed through the internet services by authorized users or with different devices, even when they are in remote locations. Cloud computing technology is to resolve emerging issues facing data storage, sharing, and remote accessibility, which has provided improvement through the following: the initial cost of infrastructure in on-premises eliminated, cost of running power supply eliminated, cost of purchasing and replacing hardware eliminated, cost of IT staffing reduced, accessibility of files and application by remote users and mobile devices are also improved, and then the limitation on expansion when it comes to on-premises has also been eliminated by cloud computing model. Cloud computing has an infrastructure service hosted by service provider. This is the architecture of cloud computing, where we have our servers, virtual desktop, software application, and storage in the cloud. These resources can be accessed through the internet provided by router or a switch by end users devices, which includes your mobile phone, your tablet, your laptops, and also your desktops. Um, On-premises versus cloud data center model. On-premises, the high initial capital expenses is an attribute. Running cost of on hardware and power. Most more IT staff is always required. Continuous hardware maintenance. Remote accessibility is a bit difficult on-premises, and purchase of hardware is required if need for more expansion, as it may be in on premises. It is privately owned and physically located in offices or maybe in a building. In cloud model, no capital expenses is required. Running cost is on service provider. Less IT staff is required. No cost of hardware maintenance. Easily accessed remotely. And more space is easily subscribed to when required. And then the ease of expansion and agility is an attribute of cloud model. Cloud model is always hosted in a location only known by the service providers. In cloud computing, we have benefits which includes the agility. The cloud service is based on per billing usage. It's easily upgradable. It's elastic and remote accessibility from several locations. Higher security, which includes a different level of authentication, encryptions, and inbound and outbound security level. We have better data recovery options also in cloud computing. You can optimize on the use of your resources. Once you don't need a service, you hardly subscribe to it. There is no idling services on cloud computing. Cloud computing adoption enables organizations to achieve their economies of scales. Cost associated with on-premises is as listed below. We have it in two ways: the capital expenses, which is the cost incurred in providing the on-premises data centers, such as power, rack, servers, and so on. And operation expenses, this is the cost of operating the provided on-premises data center for everyday business activities. Cloud model and also in on-premises, there are things that are not available in cloud computing, such as real estate cost, such as power and cooling, such as data center management, vendor management. Well, it's available in both, but on the cloud model is a bit cheaper. IT staffing for on-premises has is more expensive than in cloud models, and professional services, you may need it in on-premises, you may not, and which is applicable to both. We have to analyze and the economic implications of moving to cloud, which the listed example of our current IT infrastructure: 20 database server, 200 non-database, 200 terabyte of object storage, 500 terabyte, 1000 terabyte of sound storage. The breakdown using the Amazon Web Services can be found on the link provided. This is the breakdown by the Amazon Web Calculator. We have saved up to 4,312,452 dollars on by moving to cloud computing. These are also the breakdown, the cost comparison on the hardware and few other resources you may not need in the cloud computing. Breaking down the values gotten from the calculations, using it for the calculation of return of investment on premises and versus on cloud. We have an increase of 126% on cloud when you check with the calculation made. Even if the gain of investment remains the same, cloud computing will give you a higher return of investment. IT business requirements for functional requirements as listed below. Non-functional requirements also as listed below. Um, these are the things that should put in place, and they also to show why there is need for moving to cloud in our organization, which currently provide airtime top up for mobile devices. Now we have to do strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat analysis to know where we are weak and to know what we have to improve. They are as listed below. We are weak in the number of airtime we can produce daily, and then the how we resolve resolutions, which is manual. We have to pay attention to that to get more opportunity and to maximize the opportunity and also deal with our threats with our strength. Now, this is the relationship between the opportunity, strength, weakness, and threat as listed below. We are the first to be licensed for producing mobile networking at times. This will enable us to, to address our opportunities and also pay attention to our weakness. We have to actually purchase more applications and licenses to eliminate the limited number of airtime top-up we produce on daily basis to actually satisfy and also cover the increasing number of subscribers. And also we have to adopt a method to also to always resolve issues automatically due to technology improvement and also customer satisfaction. Now I conclude. Cloud data center has in many ways brought IT resources delivery in a better way through the following. It has reduced the cost of um, OPEX and also CAPEX, and also it has increased the return of investment by 126%. It has provided services to remote locations. It has created opportunity for expansion and maximize the usage of resources. It has enhanced billing services and allocation of resources, and also it's um, kind of robust. You can easily switch to whatever design you want for your cloud for your services. This is all provided in cloud computing, which has unlimited numbers of applications and designs, which you have to like maybe work with what suits your organization. um, Cloud computing is actually agile and elastic, which can adjust at any time to fit in your organization requirements. So the disadvantage of cloud computing has lesser weight than the much advantage it brings. Um, the amount of advantage it brings has actually clouded, overshadowed the disadvantage, which can also be constantly worked on. The disadvantage still remain exposure of data um, to maybe outside the world, but due to the improved level of security, encryptions, level of authentications, inbound and outbound security level, not also using a common port for your services can also improve the security, which is still a threat to the cloud computing. Thank you.